What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another day in the life. Today, we are prioritizing our future selves. And by that, I mean, we are not doing the things that just feel good right now. We are doing the things that actually suck right now, but you will appreciate so much in the future. Okay, I've already done my top 3 for today. And it says meal prep vlog, which I'm currently doing, and organize the pantry. Now, here's the thing about prioritizing your future self. It's never the fun stuff. It's always the things like organizing your pantry, meal prepping, cleaning your closet, cleaning out drawers, cleaning the car. Like, a lot of times I feel like it's cleaning. Or even things like exercising, prioritizing eating healthy meals over eating stuff that sounds good right now. Like, prioritizing your future self is almost never satisfying to your current self. And I am learning to just lean into the I don't feel like it, where it's like, why don't you feel like it? What is the thing that you don't feel like doing, and how will that impact your future self? And if so, then do it. So here's a prime example of something that I literally hate doing, but I just told my husband this. I literally hate doing the dishes after I cook. Like, I would cook more probably if I didn't have to clean up after cooking. But I hate even more than cleaning up after cooking, cleaning up the morning after cooking. So like, if I cooked last night, I don't want to come down to a dirty kitchen. Like, I hate going to bed with dishes in the sink. And so the other day, my husband was like, it's fine, babe. Like, let's just go to bed. And I'm like, I already know I'm going to regret this in the morning. And in the moment, it felt so good to just leave the stuff, but the next morning I dreaded it even more than if I had just done it the next day. First of all, the dishes are stickier, they're nastier once they've sat for a whole night. And I'm just like, my future self is really disappointed in my past self for not just listening to myself and doing it in the moment. So this vlog is all about prioritizing our future selves. We're going to do some of the things that just don't feel good in the moment, but are going to feel good in the future. So first thing on the list is organizing the pantry. And baby, y'all can't judge me for this pantry because it looks a hot mess. Look at this. This is awful. Like, wow. How are we even functioning like this? Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is take everything out and organize it on the counter. Oh my God, this is so overwhelming. I'm about to strap you on.
Hold up, wait a second. This is too good to be happening. I gotta love the music be slapping. I'm feeling good. Show enough, don't regret it. Every single moment worth it. All the pressure made us a miracle, dumb and bright. I know that I could never find another you.
Yeah, okay, got baby girl strapped on. We'll see how much I can get done like this. Even though baby wearing is very convenient, it's still like in the way. Like, she's still in the way. So it's not that easy to get a whole bunch of stuff, done with her strapped onto me. Whose idea was this to clean the pantry out today? Brown sugar, pasta. Do you like pasta? So much pasta. Like, why do we have this many noodles? More noodles. Okay, I've taken several breaks because I am trying to manage my baby while also doing this big, huge project. So far, a little update. We've got a good amount of the stuff out of the pantry. I'm also checking expiration dates and throwing away stuff that we just do not use. So this is like all of the baking stuff. These are like dry snacks, noodles, broths, and liquids. So we're making progress, but we still got a long way to go. Oh, I'm still working on this pantry. It's literally 6:30 and I started at like 2. I did take a couple breaks, but my mom and my dad are here. We're making a little bit of progress. So I organized all the small appliances up here. I put them in order based on how frequently we use them. And then we have so many different pastas, rices, pancake mix, peanut butters, sauces. I used to use, or I usually have stuff organized in these bins, but I realized that when I go grocery shopping, like when I organize the pantry, it looks great, but then once I buy new stuff, I'm like, where do I put it? Like, there's no more room in here, and then the pantry just gets worse. So I think I'm just not gonna use those this time. I'm just gonna sit the stuff out in the pantry like that. Okay, I absolutely look like what I've been through today because wow, this pantry was such a task. We have needed to do this for like the last, I don't know, 3 months, probably longer than that, like 6 months. So
more like all of 2024.
I say all of 2024. But the thing is that it's more than just tidying. It's about reducing stress, creating a very clear and clean environment when it comes to meal planning, meal prepping, cooking, just being in the kitchen. I cannot tell you how stressed I feel opening up that pantry, and to the point where it makes me not even feel like cooking. And so I'm really trying to prioritize getting to the root of things, which you guys will see throughout this video, like getting to the root of why certain areas of my life are not where I want them to be, and starting with like very granular tasks. So it's not just about meal prepping. It's like creating an environment where planning and prepping the food feels effortless. So glad I got that out the way. There are still some tasks in the kitchen that I need to do. My mom's actually going to come back tomorrow morning and help me. I've got to organize this cabinet. It has all of our Tupperware and like some of River's bottles and stuff, but I really want to get this little bottle baby station area organized. I hate stuff on the counters, so we got to do that. But I'm gonna pick up this vlog tomorrow because this pantry literally took all day. So I'll see you in like 1 second, which will be tomorrow for me.
From the beach of California to the waters of the Chesapeake Bay. Yeah. It's gonna be a better day. No matter where we go, it's a miracle. Hey. From the mountains to valleys to the Poconos. I just wanna tell you right now, in case you didn't know. Now you know. Hey, yeah. You're the greatest.
Good morning. Good morning. I am leaving the gym and it is 7:55. Like, this is crazy because typically I'm literally still in the bed at this time. And I already got a full workout in and I am so happy. I honestly should have been home by now, but I ended up talking to some of my gym friends because I haven't been in so long. But I will say this. So this morning, River started crying a little bit. I didn't tell Cameron this, but my eyes opened right at 5 o'clock on the nose. As soon as my eyes opened, River started crying. Cameron went and got River, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just stay up. Like, I might as well go to the gym, get a good workout in. And I do feel like when you set the intention the night before, it makes you so much more excited to wake up because now you don't really have to think about the plan. So I already had my gym clothes out. I already had my water bottle ready. I already had a feeling that I wanted to go to this class at the gym. So I didn't really have much thinking to do, and it was really nice to get up and just start the day early. Now, will I crash? I don't know. I probably will. But I am happy that I got up and just went, and I think that I have learned from when I do this and when I prioritize my future self that delayed gratification is so much better than instant gratification. gratification. Like, it just tastes better. Even when I reheat food in the oven, it tastes better than when I use the microwave. Like, there are times where instant gratification I feel like is a good thing, but most of the time when you delay it, it's better. So like, yes, I know I did not feel like, you know, doing my top 3 yesterday, getting my clothes ready for the next day, but in the future, in that moment, it just feels so much better. So I feel like I'm getting a really good start to the day. I also told Cameron this morning that I cannot wait until Monday to start things, because for me, when I start them, when I have the energy, that's when I need to start. Because a lot of times on Mondays, coming off of the weekend, although it's a quote-unquote fresh start, Mondays is just, I've noticed it's a rough day for me. Like, I'm coming off of the weekend, it's not necessarily pretty. Sometimes I haven't even grocery shopped yet. Like, it's really hard to kind of get, like, throw myself into the week. And so when I'm trying to make these changes in my life, starting on Monday or like putting it off until the end, it just delays the start. And it's like, what about Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Like, you know, what about all these days in between now and Monday? So I'm trying not to think of Monday as the start, and just start whenever I can and whenever I have the energy to. So today is actually Friday, and I'm like, you know, let me just do it. Like, who cares what day it is? Because at the end of the day, like, all of these days are gonna compound and make a difference. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, not necessarily paying attention to what specific day it is, but just getting it done. Because we've got goals we gotta hit, baby. We got things to do. Okay. So heading home, and I'm gonna fix some breakfast and get the day started. All right, let me show you the finished product of everything that we did. We've got the pantry nice and organized. Cleared the baby making, or not baby making station, the bottle making station. And I got these cabinets organized. Now it's time to meal prep. Not even joking, meal prepping is probably one of the hardest things for me, because every time I meal prep, it takes so long. Like, it's like an all-day thing. And I know it's one of those things where the more you do it, the more efficient you become. I also am not the biggest fan of eating stuff like 3, 4, 5 days later than I cook it. So we're trying to find a middle ground with what prepping food looks like, because also when food isn't prepared, then we don't cook, then we eat out, then it's just like has this snowball effect, and we can never hit our health and wellness and fitness goals. So I'm gonna try to make like one crock pot meal a week, and then cook once a week for dinner. I don't know, we're still trying to figure that out. One thing I really wanted to make sure I prioritized though was a monthly meal plan. So I planned all of our meals for the month, and already I feel so much less stressed. Grocery shopping is way more efficient because I am not going to the grocery store multiple times a week, or even once a week, honestly. Like, I can get most of the stuff for the month, and then if I have to fill in the gaps, like for fresh produce and fresh meats, like every week or every other week, that's way more doable than like trying to think of the meal, going to the grocery store like every single week. And especially with our weekends, like sometimes we just don't have time to do a full grocery shop every single week. So I am making this chicken, this teriyaki chicken that goes in the crock pot. I'm just gonna throw it in there. It cooks for 4 to 5 hours, and then it's done. I'm gonna cook some rice with it, and probably some broccoli or something. And then that's just gonna be our lunches for the next few days. So hopefully it turns out good, because I've never had it. But anyway, let's get to it.
Cornstarch. Just let that cook for a couple hours until the chicken's cooked all the way through. It looks just like this. To make the portioning super easy and allow the rice to soak up all that flavor.
I'm feeling like a brand new me.
All right, my meals are done. I got 3 meals out of that. Well, 5. but Cameron and I ate a meal each tonight. But the chicken turned out pretty good. It was good. It doesn't look that appetizing on camera, so I'll spare you. But this is honestly more than just prepping food. This is like making our lives easier. It is helping us keep our fitness and health goals prioritized. It's making it convenient for us. You guys know we are new parents, so we don't always have time to cook and, you know, prep the food, cook the food, clean the food. I always say cooking is more than just cooking. And once I am wealthy enough, that is the first thing I'm hiring is a private chef, because cooking can't be a part of like my daily routine for the rest of my life. It just can't. But I really feel like cleaning the pantry, organizing the kitchen helped me be in the headspace to even meal prep. I literally hate meal prepping. So I'm just glad that I got this done. It's not that many meals, but I'm not the biggest fan of prepping a whole ton of food. So as long as we have some for like the next day or two, then I'm good with that. And then I'll cook again in a few days, like another lunch for us to have over the couple days following that. So I'm good with this. Okay, it is officially time for me to clean my office now. So cleaned out the kitchen, got the pantry done, meal prepped some for the week, and now I'm working on my office. My workspace is like the most important space for me to keep clean because I am a chronic procrastinator. Like I consider myself a retired procrastinator, but I still got some procrastination tendencies up in my bloodstream. So I know that clutter just makes me procrastinate even more, i.e. why I haven't been cooking as much, because I was really just resisting because my kitchen was a mess and cluttered. So now with my office, it's like some days I really just don't even want to come in here because I have to face the clutter. So today I'm going to clean off my big calendar. I'm going to organize my desk drawers. I'm going to rework some of my shelves and just make it a lot more clean and organized and exciting. I also want to create my vision board today, which is going to be a whole nother video, but I totally believe in having a clean space to have a clear mind to start setting your vision. So I don't want to do that in a junky office. So let's get to it.
Clouds I was standing under, traded all my rainy days for a little summer. I fly so high right now that I might not come back down. Dancing to my own beat, cherry on the top, sweet. Everything around me is looking up. If life is what you make it, I'ma celebrate it. I'm feeling like a brand new me. For the very first time, I'm right where I'm meant to be.
So, moral of the story in this video is to do things that your future self will thank you for. And this might not look like organizing your pantry. It might look like keeping your pantry organized. Obviously, there are big tasks that we have to do every so often, but you don't have to organize your pantry all the time. But in order to keep it organized, it's like, what are things that you can do, making sure you put the stuff away right away. I saw a reel that said, don't drop it, put it away. And that basically means like, don't just drop the thing, don't just put it somewhere, put it away right away. And, you know, that's a rule that we need to be implementing in this household. But I'm just sharing with you, like, we've been seeing a lot of those micro habits or small changes that you can make to make your life better. And I think that's really what this entire video is about, is just figuring out those small things that you can do that have a really big impact on your day. And big change doesn't start with big action. It starts with the small decisions that you're making on a day-to-day basis. And I'm just really excited to be prioritizing who I want to become and doing the things that are going to get me there today, though. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have so much cool stuff coming to you this year, and I can't wait to share with you. Let me know if you have any video recommendations, and also comment your micro habits or your small changes that you are doing right now to prioritize your future self, so we can chat in the comments. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.